Hey, welcome back to Miss Maddie Studio. I'm Maddie, and today I wanted to teach you guys how to create your own font using a program called Calligrapher. Here is the opening page, the home page. So I'm going to bring you all through the process. We're going to start by making our own account. So I'm just going to use my own email here, which you guys don't have to worry about. And of course, got to make our own password, and I am not going to show you guys what my password is because it's going to be my account. So, okay, there we go. Now I have to accept the terms and conditions, tell them I'm not a robot, save the password so I don't forget it, even though they're mostly the same. Now we just got to go over to our email and do the activating of our account. And now there is an app that they have. I just use it online. Both work very well though. Now what we have to do here is add all of the characters and letters, symbols, numbers, anything that we want to be included in our font. Now, for a free font with Calligrapher, that gives you 77 characters, which is a decent amount of characters. It doesn't give you, all of the ones that I would personally use if I was doing some kind of, book that was all in my own font. But it does give you a great amount of them, and I am only doing bubble letters this time, so I'm using they're all going to be capital. They're all going to be capital bubble letters. That is what I'm going to be doing. So I just had to go through and put them all as capital just to make sure that it's set up the way that I want. It is really easy. I have already created a font with this app before. You can actually see it on all of the text of my overlay here. That is all my own handwriting in my own font. So I actually use it all the time in so many things. So here I am just checking and making sure that I have all of the right characters. Now we're going to download it, and I am going to change the name of it to Bubble Letters so I know what template to find, because I do have a couple. I'm going to use it as a PNG so it is works best with Procreate. And now it's just downloading, so we got the zip, we gotta download it, check the downloads, make sure that it is in our files. There it is. Now we can go over to Procreate, all stuff I'm working on, and go over to Canvas. Now I changed the DPI to 1000 on everything. That just makes sure everything is not pixelated when you offload it. Or, I forgot what the actual word is. It's not offload. What is it? Dang. Okay, so you're going to have to make sure that all 4 of those corners are lined up with the corners of your page. I make a new layer so I can start going over the top of it. And if I mess up, that's the easiest way. I am going to be using my dry ink brush. That one has a really fun texture, and you do want to keep it in between that line and that line. Now, as I said that, I didn't, but you do want to keep it in between those lines. Now, like I said, this is a bubble letter, so I'm just going in with big, blocky kind of letters. Well, we're doing symbols right now, but eventually letters. And I wasn't sure how I was going to do the pound sign, so I was doing a little figuring that out for myself. Now, I am going to go through the whole process of creating these characters, and then we are going to be uploading it into Procreate so that you see how it uploads. And you can upload it into almost anything that you use. I use mine in Word all the time. I've also used it in Procreate. I've uploaded it to Canva, where I do my different thumbnails. So I will actually probably be uploading the bubble letters to Canva so that I can do it and use the font in my thumbnail for this video. That'd be fun, right? And I'm just trying to make sure that they all stay on one layer. I wasn't sure how I wanted to draw this one, but I think it's really cute how it came out. It reminds me of the flower clouds from SpongeBob for some reason. And now we're getting to the fun stuff with the numbers. I also did this one very fast and loose. That was the style I wanted to go for. I wanted it to feel like my handwriting mostly still, and feel like if I was just doing some bubble letters in like a journal kind of situation, which I do that a bit. I do enjoy making the bubble letters and the different calligraphy. I really love hand-drawn things, hand-drawn letters. You know what I mean? Like all of those things, they feel, I don't know, they just feel like very authentic, and they feel very unique each time that you make it. And I love making those things. So I do a lot of journaling. Journaling is something that really helps with my anxiety and just my brain going crazy. And it helps keep everything together. And I do a lot of what's called auditory processing, but that auditory processing also really helps when I'm writing it down. It's like I'm just processing it to myself, and it helps. It helps just get through anything and everything I need to. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Sorry. Yeah, so we're getting down to the last row now. And I do notice that I did make some of these letters a little too big. I will go back and fix them on my own. I just wanted to give you guys the basics of making a font, so that if you guys wanted to, you could go out, make your own font for free, and incorporate your own handwriting or whatever kind of handwriting you want into your work, whatever it is, either it being artwork or, you know, like I said, I actually do use mine in a book. And I just love being able to write like that and have it come up. I really enjoy that a lot. So we are on to the second page now, which only has a couple letters, S through Z, it looks like, that we have to finish. And there's a little bit of a pause here because I was having some puppy issues, because we got little Evie here who is kind of tormenting her brother a little bit, but that's okay. They're getting along much better than they were the first day. No fighting or anything, but well, Evie wants to play and Chucky is terrified of her, so how you can be terrified of a 3-pound narcoleptic puppy, I don't know, but Chucky found a way, so. And I believe I hold her up to the camera so everyone can see her a little bit. Yeah, there she is, my little girly girl. She is so freaking cute. And now I get back to finishing this as she stays in my lap, I believe, for most of the rest of this. She's so funny. She is super cuddly. She just wants to cuddle all the time. She tries to cuddle with Chucky too, but he is not having any of that nonsense. Because he thinks that she's just going to, beat him up, and she's not entirely wrong. I was just petting him and she came running up trying to line back, hit him because I'm petting him, but we're working through it. She's just a little pup. She doesn't know better yet. She's so smart though, which makes her very stubborn. But she is super, super smart, taken up with training like nothing. Already wants to follow me everywhere I'm going, and Chucky likes to heel as I walk. He walks right a step behind my 1 foot, so he's shown her the ropes. Now I am just exporting the filled templates now, and I do that just with PNG. And now we have to go back over to the calligrapher.com, upload the template, which I forgot how to do for half a second, but it is my fonts. I think I'm just trying to remember. There we go, my fonts, upload template, and then you just have to go through, upload each of the templates, make sure that they're, the same, make sure that they look good. I did notice that there is a little bit of cutoff with the letters on some of the example that I show in a second. So when you do that, all you have to do is, to fix it, is to go back to the original template and go through and fix the ones that aren't exactly the way that you like. Like the P right there is pretty cut off, and I ended up having to pick it up because it wasn't showing me the rest of it. So here we go. There are all of the bubble letters. Now we add that, and now what we have to do is edit the font details. I put it in that it is bubble letters because that is the name of this font for me. And I also mess around a little bit with the letter spacing, the font size, and the word spacing. I want the letters to be a little closer to each other when they're within a word, but I want the words themselves to be spaced out a little bit better to make it easier to see. So there we have it, and now Build Font will give you the option of downloading your created font. Oh, you can see my little Evie baby in the background. God, she's so precious. And there you go. There are all the letters and characters. There's the preview. You see that it has regular.ttf and regular.otf. Both of those work in different forms with different applications. But to bring it into Procreate, this is how you do it. You go, well, I'm just clearing, what we already had on the page. I'm hitting add text. Now I realized I could put it back down because she wasn't trying to bite my page anymore. And now there is all of those little buttons, but we're gonna hit import font. And I went to recent because I knew it was going to be right there. I did download the .otf version for this. You go up, there's the bubble letters. There it is in my text. Now I just go over to this, write out bubble letters. And there we go, bubble letters. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you go out and make your own font. And please like, subscribe, and comment for the algorithm. And see you in the next one. Bye.